Hi, welcome to vlog 3. This vlog will provide a reflective discussion around my coaching philosophy. Initially, I'll discuss coaching philosophy in relation to pre-existing literature and then pay attention to the development of my own coaching philosophy and reflect on how I incorporate that within my practice. Regarding coaching philosophy, it is common to confuse the goals of individual athletic performance outcomes with the underlying principles of what sets the groundwork for the delivery of the session for you as the coach. It's suggested that the philosophy of a practice should manifest from the criteria of beliefs, values, attitudes and norms, which develop over time based on life experiences both personally and professionally. In reality, defining differences between these principles is ambiguous, and much of the time as coaches, we tend to perform in a way that feels natural without really consciously knowing the why of our behaviours. Research into coaching philosophy tends to be more descriptive than analytic, but some attempts have been made to establish the importance of recognising your own philosophy and having the ability to adapt it over time based on your own coaching experiences. Furthermore, being able to communicate this philosophy to your audience is considered extremely valuable, as it can improve buy-in from those you are working with and reduce conflicts arising between coaches and athletes. With regards to my own coaching philosophy, only through reflection of my practice have I been able to put into words a few principles that tend to drive my behaviour and provide an outline for my coaching style. I've been practicing as a sports therapist for 9 years now, so the majority of my coaching has always been a one-to-one environment, but in the last couple of years I've moved forward to begin coaching class workouts. I believe that communication is key. You must be adaptable and responsive to individual differences, and you must recognise the importance of finding a balance between evidence and experience-based practice. I believe that communication is key to success when considering the desired outcome of your audience. I take the attitude that it's the coach's role to establish a language suitable for each individual you work with and demonstrate an ability to adapt this quickly and effectively. Literature also places an emphasis on the importance of developing this skill in order to be able to get your knowledge across in a way that will be understood by your audience. I use a range of communication skills within my coaching practice, including verbal explanation and visual demonstration of movement, along with using a variety of verbal, visual and tactile cues to correct patterns and provide feedback where need be. I believe that developing the ability to be adaptable and responsive to individual differences is vital to enhancing the performance of your clients and seeing them reach their goals. A one-size-fits-all teaching approach is seen to be ineffective when learning sport skills, and recognition of individual learning styles can be key to the success of an athlete's performance. This is seen regularly in my coaching practice and is demonstrated in an ability to adapt and scale movements based on an individual's performance level, and is regularly challenged when coaching multiple clients simultaneously in a class environment. Finally, I take great value in evidence-based practice and strive to perform in a way that is justified with scientific literature. However, I also recognise the importance of finding a balance between evidence and experience-based learning, and tend to use both to influence my actions and coaching practices as time goes on. This is demonstrated regularly in my ability to adapt the contents of a training session if I know from previous experience that it won't be performed well due to something like individual constraints. I recognise the importance to have a library of knowledge to refer back to, but use experiences to guide which tools are required to meet the goals of the session each and every time. This is something that will not stop developing as time goes on, as both experiences and knowledge continue to evolve throughout my practice. In summary, coaching philosophy can be an ambiguous principle that's difficult to define. Often there's misinterpretation between the outcome goals of each coaching session compared with the underlying principles that drive and set a framework for the behaviours that you adapt as a coach in practice. However, establishing and reflecting upon this is a valuable exercise, as it allows you to communicate your values and beliefs to others, which has been suggested to increase the buy-in from the audience and also reduce any conflict arising between athletes and coaching peers, something which is sure to positively influence coaching practice as a whole for all involved. Many thanks for taking the time to watch this vlog. These are the references used.